Hi, so my name is Lauren Doyle, and today we're going to be looking at technology and misinformation. So this is just showing us what we're going to be looking at today, all the chapters basically. We're going to be looking at the prevalence of misinformation, what are post-truth, how technology plays into making misinformation dangerous, how it harms us, who exactly misinformation can benefit, and also just some things to keep in mind. So misinformation is everywhere. How many of us have been affected by misinformation? Because I know I have, and luckily nothing too crazily gone in my life, but I have fell for some scams before. And studies show that the majority of adults believe fake news stories cause a great amount of confusion in their lives. We are just exposed to it everywhere on the news, social media. I mean, we carry devices that lie to us sometimes. And almost a quarter of adults reported that they have shared these fake stories themselves, causing misinformation. Some of these were intentional and also some were not. Misinformation or post-truth. So these are essentially just the same, two different terms for the same idea. And a post-truth is defined as relating to or denoting circumstances in which objective facts are less influential than shaping the public opinion that appeals to emotion and personal belief. So this is just saying that we can play on your emotions to get you to believe whatever we want to. And this should be terrifying because not only was it the word of a year, but this was the word of the year for an election year. So, I mean, that's kind of just saying that a lot of Americans are being led astray during an election year, which is kind of scary in my opinion. So how does technology make these post-truths or misinformation dangerous? Technology helps misinformation spread so quickly. All it takes is just the tap of a button to share fake news stories that go viral on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, and all of a sudden everybody's sharing these, and it turns out the article was a fake, and now half the people believe that, I don't know, whichever next trend is healthy, but it's really not. Another thing that can make technology so efficient in spreading misinformation is because documents online can look extremely official. It's not like a handwritten letter that you're like somebody's fifth grader could have made up this rumor. People are making really official looking documents and emails. A lot of people have either grown too trusting in their devices and what they see on social media. Like they just believe everything after everything, no matter what the sources are, who it comes from. And then on the other hand, we have people that are just so skeptical about everything that they never know what to believe. And then can start sharing false information from the other side, just trying to counter anything that everyone else is saying. And then these conflicts with truth, as I was mentioning before, can cause division among people, and we see that online every day in pretty much any comment section you can find online. How misinformation can harm us. So the media clearly influences our opinions. It tells us how to dress, how to act, what you believe in, what's right or wrong, who to vote for. So that can be harmful if we're not thinking for ourselves and just letting everyone else decide for us. Phishing is a type of scamming, and this can harm us financially because these phishers send emails that look really official, trying to get credit card information or payment confirmation, and they can end up hacking your bank information. As mentioned before, the media can influence our decisions so much, and that can also alter voting decisions. And then the trends that we all see on the internet, diet trends, health trends, if these are not actually healthy and just a fad going around, this can cause physical harm based off just some misinformation you saw on a TikTok. So who does misinformation benefit then? It seems to have a lot of harmful side effects. It clearly benefits the scammers who now have access to all bank information that they have been successfully able to scam. The government is benefited because we are really easy to control with just misinformation, because at the end of the day we chose what to expose ourselves to, and like we carry these personal devices, so it makes it really easy for the government to sort of put into our minds what they want. And then studies have also shown that the familiarity of seeing like facts over and over again, even if they are anti-facts and not facts at all, they can cause us to believe certain things are true just because we're so used to seeing them, and this is known as the misinformation effect. Misinformation also helps big business because they can put out any fact, quote, they want, just because it will benefit their product, even if the facts they're saying are not necessarily true. It is a fact that it will help their business. So at the end of the day, we just have to remember that it is us who chooses what we see, and even though it doesn't seem like it, we're just bombarded with things and opinions and articles every day, it is us who chooses what to monitor and what to absorb. We really have to take only the key parts and look into what we're reading, which leads me into that we should be educated enough to decipher what we're reading and have the knowledge and motivation to research on our own. And yeah, misinformation is everywhere, so it is really important that we don't become robots. Thank you.